Hi, welcome back. I'm Keke Singh, and in the sequence of the Google Sheet, today I am going to discuss a new function. As I have been telling you that every day or in every video, I'll come with either a new function, Google Sheet function, or the scenario. And this time, I'm here to discuss a new function of the Google Sheet. That is the import range. So to work with import range, what is the meaning of the import range? The meaning of import range to welcome or to copy the ranges from different spreadsheets using URL. Means if you want to combine the sheets of different spreadsheets into one, then we can use the import range. So let's move to our Google Sheets. Then I'll show you how to import the ranges. So this is my Google Sheet. There are 5 or 6 records, and there are multiple sheets: sheet one, sheet two, sheet three. Okay, so these are three different spreadsheets, and the fourth spreadsheet is combined data. So as such, there is no data on this sheet, and what we want to import data from here, data from here, and data from here, and copy it to another sheet. Although this can be done using a copy paste method also, but copy paste method does not suit when you are importing the data, and when the data in the sheets uh, is variable kind of. Means sometimes you are adding the values, adding the records, sometimes you are deleting the records. So the final sheet where you are dumping the records, where you are dumping the data, automatically or dynamically be changed. So this is not possible in copy paste. So how to import that data from different sheets and dump into another one? So we'll use the import range function. For the import range function, you will have to but what the condition with the import range, that the data should be in one ID, not in different IDs. Correct? So means if I am working on this system and I am working on say this ID, the current ID, so then I'll prefer the sheets or spreadsheets from the same IDs. Means all these worksheets should be stored in one Google Drive. And another thing is the header or the columns of all the sheets or all the spreadsheets should be identical. So this is the condition. So one condition is that the header of all the spreadsheets should be identical. Only then you'll be able to import the data from different spreadsheets and uh, different sheet tabs, because you will have to mention the sheet tabs also. So let's do it. And suppose this is sheet number 0, this is sheet number 2, and this sheet number 1. So what I am going to do here, this is the header. This is a common header. So I have written this header, in advance. And now I'm going to import the ranges from different spreadsheets. So what is the syntax? So see here, I'm going to write down the syntax here, equal, because first of all, we have to write equal sign, and then the function name, import range, import range, bracket. And now it is asking about the spreadsheet URL. So we have three spreadsheets, spreadsheet 0, 1, 2. So I will have to know about the URLs of all these three spreadsheets. So the URL of a spreadsheet should be copied from different spreadsheets. So this is spreadsheet 0, and this is a URL. This is a URL. So you'll have to copy the URL, copy the URL here, and paste the URL and close the quotation marks. So if you see, the entire URL is quite bigger, but the useful thing is the sheet ID, spreadsheet ID. So this is the spreadsheet ID. So this will suffice if you copy this only. So what I do here, I'm deleting everything. This I have deleted, and this I have deleted also. So now this is the URL of this spreadsheet. Now, comma. Now range string. So I have to take the range. So this is sheet one, and this is a range from A2 to B9. So here, sheet number one, exclamatory, A2 to B9. So this is the range. So this range I want to import from this spreadsheet. So as soon as I click or press enter key, you'll see here the loading. What happens actually? I'm committing a mistake. I should not do this. So I'm taking another sheet, sheet one, new sheet, taking the new sheet here. Combined new sheet. Okay, and giving the admission number and name. So this is a header, and here I'm going to give import range. Import, maybe this is tiny, these are the kind tiny characters, so I'll increase the size a bit. Okay, import range, and here I'm going to copy the URL. The URL should be within these slashes, starting ID and the ending ID before the slash. and I'll copy it, and after copying it, I'll paste it, the URL here, the ID, this is spreadsheet ID, comma, sheet 1. So this is sheet tab of this spreadsheet, and this is the range A2 B9. Okay, now I'm going to import the range from import this range from this spreadsheet. So here if you see that there is the small error, that is reference error. So how to do this? Because it asks for the access. So we'll have to click on this allow access. So when you say allow access, the entire data of the sheet is imported here or copied here. So this is one sheet. What I am doing here, I'm going to double click it and copying the data, the URL, which is here. This URL I'm going to copy and copy and pasting it here for the future use. Control V. Okay. Now again, I'm taking another sheet, spreadsheet number, this. I'll copy the URL or ID from this place to this place. Copy, combine to, and I replace this ID with the new one. And the range, the range is the same, A2 to B9, and simply press enter. So it will say reference error. So you'll have to allow the access. Now this is the next spreadsheet imported here. Again, I'm going to copy this URL from here and copy it somewhere else. Say here. Okay. Now I'm going to import the third spreadsheet. So third spreadsheet is here. Copy the ID. Copy the ID. And copy, after copying the ID, let's move to this sheet and replace this ID with a new one, and the range is the same, and press enter. So as soon as you press enter, it asks for the access. So again, allow access. So here the third sheet data is imported. Now the task begins. Again, I'm going to copy this range and copy it here. So all these three spreadsheets are imported, and we have allowed the access to import them. Now I want to combine them because all these three URLs are here and I have to combine all these three spreadsheets here. So come to this place, and this time I'll have to use, because I'll have to combine all these three spreadsheets, so use the array. Okay, here, and type equal sign and brace, and I have to cross this brace also, because otherwise it will take the range, which is unnecessary range or unusable range. So I'll take the range from here. I'll copy it. So it is showing the reference error. No problem. Let it be. From here, Control C and double click this and press import range. And if I copy another range here, so it will be become bit bigger. So I am going to press semicolon here and press shift and enter, alt and enter, so that I can copy the next range here. No problem if error is coming, no issue. Control V and semicolon, alt and enter. And again I am coming out of this scope and copy this. Control C, again double click, Control V, that's all. And now press enter. So as soon as you press enter, all these three spreadsheets are dumped into one spreadsheet. So see here. But there's an issue. What is the issue? I'm going to tell you. The issue is, when you see here, the range is B9, means rows can be added and rows can be deleted. So what I'll do, I'll remove this 9 and take the entire column. From here, from here, and from here also. And now press enter. Now see. Now see the result. Oh, control and so there is a gap. Why gap? Because it will cover the entire column. B column means 1000 column. 1000 rows will be covered. The entire column means 1000 rows. So 1000 rows are occupied by first sheet, 1000 rows will be occupied by second sheet, and 1000 rows will be occupied by third sheet. So it means the length of this spreadsheet will be much bigger. See here. Okay. So see here, after 1000, so here, see here, this is your second sheet. And then after 1000, you'll get another sheet. See here, this is another sheet. So all the sheets are combined, but just due to the column length, there are three sheets of capacity 1000 rows. So there are 3000 rows in one spreadsheet. So how to minimize this gap of uh, the spreadsheets or the sheets? So how to minimize the sheets? We'll use another function in our next video. How to minimize this gap? I'll use another function that is called the SQL or SQL. So I'm not covering SQL here. I have just explained how to apply the import range. And in the next video, I'll explain how to apply the SQL function. So hope you understood how to combine different spreadsheets and dump into another spreadsheet. And if you got to know how to combine, then you can try it your own. And if you have any issue, kindly let me know and write in the description box. I'll try to resolve your problem. And in my next video, I'll try how to apply SQL queries in the spreadsheets or in the Google Sheets. So we'll meet in our next video. So till then, bye bye.